Hi everyone, my name is Jasmine. I am here in Fashion Tailor Shop at Lenox Mall, and today I'm going to teach you how to cut and prepare an original bottom for a pair of jeans. What we typically do is the client will come in and they'll try on the pant, and we pin the pant based off of their preference of how short they want the jeans. So we have our pins. And the first thing we'll do is make our markings right at the fold here. We're going to do the front and the back. Just like that. Pull out our pins. And then we're going to straighten out our jean. What's most important is that you want the top here to match. We're not worried about the bottom of the pant matching so much, but here at the top. And then we're going to stretch the pant out. Just like this. Using your ruler, this is my favorite ruler. We're going to measure how many inches up, and we're going to make our mark at 3.5 inches. Right across. To explain a little further the difference in hemming techniques, this is called an original bottom because what we're going to do is take this exact bottom and attach it up here. Another type of stitching is called a rolling stitch, which I can show later. But it's when we are creating basically a new hem on the pant, rolling up the material, and then taking the stitching on our sewing machine all the way across. Everyone has their preference. This particular client asked for original, so we're going to do that. We don't want this much material, so we're going to have about 1/4 inch is what we need to sew it back on here. So we're going to cut about there and cut all the way around. Like this. So now we're left with these pieces, which we're going to take on the machine and attach it right back using the original bottom. In order to properly attach it, we're going to have to get rid of the old stitching that's all the way around. The stitching that you're going to see here is called a chain stitch, meaning once you cut out one part of the thread, the whole thread comes apart. The tricky part is just finding out which direction the chain is going. So let's see if it'll do right for me this time. Okay. So I'm going to take out the edges here. Let's see. You see? It comes right out just like that. So easy. Pull apart. And it comes right open. This is my favorite stitch because it's quicker. It is quicker. And then we have the outer stitching here. We're just going to pull that out just like that. When I get stubborn stitches, I'll get my seam ripper, because you don't want to accidentally put the razor too far into the material and create a hole. And then that's something else you'll have to, another problem you'll have to fix. So slow and steady is okay. Take your time. When you're working in the tailoring shop, is all about teamwork and trying to get the projects out of the way. That's why time management is very important, because we have so many different projects. We're shortening sleeves, we're creating custom garments. We do everything here at Fashion Tailor, so it's about like having a good system in place so that we can knock things out. And this is a pretty easy standard alteration. Once I get this part taken care of, Jenna goes on her sewing machine and she's going to teach us how to attach it back onto the jean. When it comes to alterations, it's not always about being super fast though every time. Precision and creativity and problem solving are what's most important.